What is going on, guys? It's True here, bringing you another review on You Cannot Be in a Rom-Com with Your Childhood Friends. Now, we finally get a beach episode. Hey, I didn't think we were going to get it, especially with our boy being focused on trying to get his schooling better, but we definitely got it, and it wasn't exactly the most beach episode-y that we've ever had. This one was, a bit different. It focuses very much on one character, and I'm fine with that. Overall, not a bad episode. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So, we actually see them getting to the beach. They're all there. Of course, fan service galore, especially if you're a Shio fan. I mean, let's be honest. AKARI fans, you guys probably ate pretty decent. And those that were, the other one, fine, Okay, there's a little bit for everybody. But our boy AU is just not feeling it. He does not want to be all buddy with them. He's struggling, as we could see that he's wanting to not be so much with them. He wants to kind of keep to himself. He's trying to get his emotions in check. This guy has got a lot of thoughts in his mind, a lot of things that just he's not sure how to process. But the girls keep pushing him. And we see that, especially the other two, they rarely focus on him, trying to get him to play. And then we see that he gets angry. He gets angry with Akari specifically. And I felt like she caught a stray there, She got angry with him, pushed him in the water. All the girls get him, but, overall they try to have fun with him. And, it's okay. It's a very decent portion of the episode. However, things definitely take a turn for the left, let's just say that way, because, and I don't want to say worse, because for Akari fans, you guys ate good. And I say that again. Because we have the focus being shifted to them. We have both of them missing the bus because they were bickering. And that's the one thing that I don't like about this, is that I know she's a tsundere. I get that, she's a certain type of way, but it wouldn't kill you to be nice sometimes. Realistically, you can't be that butthurt, angry, or upset. Realistically, it's not something you should be doing. All right? It's just not, it's not possible. It's not feasible. It's not reasonable. And so we have her, being scared and frustrated, and they have no other choice. They have to keep walking down the road because there's no more buses coming out. And luckily, we have AU there to protect her, and she's just thinking about how, before, when they were younger, she was kind of protected by him. And, she even goes onto his back. She was struggling a bit. And we see that they are making it out of the woods, basically, and going down the road. They make it into town, and they get cell service. And so we have them being able to make some reservations at a hotel nearby them, and she flips the switch. She actually is nice to him, and she acts a little bit more reserved, a little more nicer to him, and he's kind of on edge, like he's not sure what to think of. And when he's trying to change the room, she's like, it's okay, I want to stay with you. When he drops the tea, it burns him, and she would have normally flipped out on him, and she actually is just kind of like, are you okay? Let me go ice your hand, I'll clean this up. So she's acting very nice towards him, and this really just kind of throws him for a loop. And we even see that when it's time for them to go to bed, she actually lays next to him, and she says that, I want you to look at me the way you used to. And of course, it's a bunch of mixed signals at this point for our boy. He holds her because it's kind of comforting for her. And she says, I love you. The problem is, he hears it, but he's kind of unsure whether or not she was meaning that. And when he tries to talk to her, every cliche, like anime cliche number 55, she falls asleep after saying these words. I'm like, how do you fall asleep? That's not realistic. You can't just fall asleep after you say those kind of words. And we see that, he kind of feels kind of good about himself the following morning, but he also doesn't get a ton of sleep. And when he gets up, he tries to talk to her, and she goes right back to the way she was. So nothing good actually happens there. She negates what she was able to try to get past things, and now she actually ends up leaving, and she ends up going home on the bus herself, and she's like flipping out saying, oh my god, did I say it? Oh, I did say it. I said I love him. And our boy is just kind of left in the room by himself, and that's the end of the episode. So it's just kind of not your typical beach episode. Like I said, there was a little bit of fan service, but focusing more on Akari and her stupidity. Let's call it that, because she didn't make any progress. She negated what she made. So that is it for me, though. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and as always, stay safe, and